Okay, what you are looking at is a window covering from WeatherTech company for my 2011 Toyota Sienna. And I just have to tell you all, I am so insanely disappointed with this product. Um, I ordered the entire car covering kit, the window covering kit. I have a 2011 Toyota Sienna. And when it comes to my rear passenger windows, this is what it looks like. It severely overhangs. Um, there's like curvature here on the window, and this is how this fits. The front window, I don't know if you can see this, but they don't fit. There's light leaking in. The material is starting to come apart, like the black side. I'm going to show you here. Is starting to come because it keeps getting stuck in the door. That's one of the reasons, because when I had these, when I first recognized, like, hey, they don't fit, that just kept getting stuck in the door. And there's so much light leakage. And I'm going to show you the front driver's seat. Like, this one is like, they're like they use two different patterns or something. I don't know if you can see all the light that's coming in on the left side and how they just severely overhang over here. The front window is not, I don't have the actual window covering installed in the front, although I do have it. I just didn't use it because I had this, and it's just easier to put it up. And I actually bought this before the WeatherTech items arrived, because I just needed something. And so here's the driver's side, back rear. Let me kind of see if I can get a clearer shot of this. And there's just so much light coming in, of course, and it, like I said, it just doesn't even fit. The back windows, there's light leakage, even though those seem to fit. Come on, camera. Yeah, so it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, and that's what all the light leakage is coming through. And if there's light coming through, then when in the evening, there's light going out. And the back window covering is probably my most frustrating, because every time I lift the lift gate, it falls out. And all that light up there you see, because the back window covering is just drooping down, like it won't stay up. And when I first noticed, before this started happening, I noticed that when I got these, that the side window coverings didn't fit. So I emailed them. I'm like, oopsie, you accidentally sent me the wrong product. I have a 2011 Toyota Sienna, which is what, I filled out when I ordered these, and you all sent me the incorrect one. So can you just send me a return label, and I'll send these back to you, and you can send me the correct ones. And these were what I was talking about. I wasn't even talking about the back lift gate, because that didn't start falling out every time I opened the lift gate and drooping until maybe a week ago. And I've had these for less than 30 days. Because it is within the return time, which I'm definitely going to do. But I haven't even had these for 30 days. So I messaged them and I said, you all sent me the wrong ones. It must be, accidents happen, whatever. So can you send me the correct ones, and I'll send you these back if you send me a return label, and you can send me the correct ones. And so they messaged me back, and they're like, oh no, you have the right ones. It's for this model number, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, well, let me tell you what model I have, because there's like a little model number on the bottom. I don't think you can see it in this light. Okay. And I said, well, this is the model number I have, and it just doesn't fit. And I sent them a picture. I sent them a picture that looked like this. And they responded saying, oh, that is the correct one. You know, you must not have it in the window correctly. Can we see a picture of it from further away? And so I sent a picture to WeatherTech from further away. And they just kept telling me those are the correct window coverings. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, is this some type of a joke? And I messaged them again. And this went on for like a week, maybe a little bit more, because I didn't hear back from them right away. Like the second time, I did hear back from them right away the first time and then the last time. But there was like 4 days that went by before they responded to me the second time. And I just thought maybe someone didn't really know their job. And I'm not saying this to be rude, but I just thought like someone just doesn't know what they're doing or what they're talking about or the inventory that they had, because clearly this is not the correct fit. And I was told, I told them after back and forth a few times, I said, you know what, I'm not trying to come off as rude, but this is the most frustrating purchase I have ever made on Amazon, which is where I got these, because they just kept telling me, oh, these are right, these are right, these are right. And I'm like, clearly they are not correct. And I said, I'm not trying to come off to be rude, but this is just very frustrating. And I would just like to get this issue resolved. And they messaged me back saying, well, at this point, these are the only window coverings that we have for the 2011 Toyota Sienna. So we'll just give you a full refund. And here's a return label. And I'm so okay with that. I'm just so like frustrated, and I'm actually disappointed as well. These window coverings, this set costs $200. Yeah, $200 is not that much money, but it's a lot of money for a product that clearly is incompatible with my vehicle. And it's a lot of money for it to put, window coverings when you can make them yourself. And the ones I tried to make myself flopped, but I didn't put that much effort into them because I'm just like, well, I'll just buy them and, I'll support a small business. At least I think they're a small business, but, they're all very uniform as far as, the stitching, and I like uniformity, but they just don't work well. Like as far as not having light leakage, durability, they've been falling out every time I open the lift gate. The back one falls out. I'm down to the point where it's like when I get ready to open the lift gate, I put my hand under because I just want to make sure that it doesn't fall. And I'm just going to make them myself. It's just worth it to take time. I didn't take the time that I needed to make my initial ones that I attempted. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the hardware store and find some Reflectix and make my own. I'm just disappointed. $200. And I want to know if anyone else who has a 2011 Toyota Sienna who experienced this, because this is just pretty, like, I'm just still kind of in shock that they told me that these are the only model that they have for the 2011 Toyota Sienna. So it's not like they actually have correct ones, and they just are out of stock, but this is it. So anyway, that was just disappointed, and I wanted to ask if anyone else has gone through this. So I'm not going to be buying any more of their products because it's just not worth it. It's cost so much money, and they're just not that durable. Like I said, the black is coming off, like the material is starting to disconnect from the Reflectix on the back. Like this material here, there's a lot of light leakage, and they're just not the right size. So leave a comment, tell me what you think, and we'll discuss there.